Today's show is brought to you by Leaf Filter Gutter Protection. Get a free estimate and $300 off to end the continuous chore of gutter cleaning at leaffilternow.com/blow. And Hotels.com. Shop with Hotels.com now to take advantage of their great hotel deals, as well as save $30 off select hotel stays of $250 or more when you go to use Hotels.com/blow. Enter code LISTEN30. Some terms apply. Hey, buddies, it's Blowjam presents Podsmash, the podcast that reviews podcasts. I'm your host, Delia Blowjam, and with me on this fine day is my husband and my comrade, Ryan Blowjam.
What's up, y'all? You can probably see my ball hanging out.
I can see Ryan's balls right now.
Yeah,
Actually, no, your hand's in the way.
Yeah, we're in the hot closet in our underwear. So.
Ryan's wearing Superman underwear.
'Cause I am Superman.
No, it's a special gift from somebody.
Oh, from your dad.
Yeah. I wonder what made my dad think ooh, this is a good Christmas present for Ryan.
I don't know how to feel about that. It's kind of bizarre.
I think it's a backhanded compliment.
How's it backhanded?
That's the part I don't understand.
I'm the Superman that tamed his crazy redhead daughter.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I take it.
And this is being recorded on the 4th of July, so naturally, what are we eating this evening in celebration?
Beer?
Mm-hmm, we're eating beer, chomp, chomp, chomp.
Oh, okay.
And?
Oh, yeah, Mexican food. Yeah. Nachos and tacos.
Yep. Because USA, build that wall. Is that still a thing? That's not even a thing. All right, I'm going to shut up because we gather here to talk about the best podcast of the week. We missed this last deadline of Sunday we record, but we have a good reason for that. We'll tell you all about it. Anyway, it's our special 4th of July Blowjam, Podsmash, Extravaganza, No Holds Barred. So, Ryan, what was good this week? Tell me. All
right. Number one of my top 3 picks was Radiolab. It's with the host Jed Abumrad and Robert Krulwich. It's a radio show that weaves stories and science into sound.
Are you taking a poop?
Yeah, kind of. Seems like it. From their latest series called G, I listened to the 3rd episode. It's called G, Relative Genius. It's a pretty interesting story about how the pathologist that performed an autopsy on Albert Einstein pretty much stole his brain. Yeah, stole his brain and they had to go. It's pretty crazy.
I heard it. It was good. And they needed permission from his son.
Yeah. Do I need to say more? Just listen to that shit. It's about the guy who stole Albert Einstein's brain.
It is good.
That's number
1. I
one.
can back Ryan up. You can trust him.
So that's number 1. Okay. So what do you got?
What do I have? Case File. Case File made it back into the mix. I'm saying Case File, but it's an Australian show. I've been working on my Australian accent. Ready, guys? All you gotta do is keep your teeth closed. Case File. It's a show about true crime.
Case File.
Case File.
Look that hat, mate.
Look that hit, mate.
Look that hat, mate.
Dan Harmon, Harmontown, shout out. Harmontown's a great podcast. Actually, no, you know what? Harmontown is my favorite podcast of the week. Fuck you, Case Foil. But no, I just listened to Harmontown
You're
earlier.
talking about Harmontown now?
Yeah, I listened to it maybe about 5 hours ago, and I laughed my ass off. Rob Corddry was on there, and it's not.
I mean, it was pretty funny. It wasn't that great, but go back to Case File. What happened in Case File?
Well, in Case Foil. It's about this Instagram influencer. So there's this modeling agency in Great Britain, but they're not really modeling. It's more like sending girls to go do like a few steps down from that.
Pretty much porn.
Like party girls, sort of like, I'll go promote your product, or I'll do
okay.
this slip and slide with you.
Influencer.
Yes, influencer.
Type party girl thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Got it.
And this agency got a call for this one particular popular girl who's on the Instagram, and they wanted her for a fashion shoot to wear these biker leather products. And so she went to Europe and got kidnapped. And what happened? It sounds like another run of the mill true crime things, but this one was actually really weird. And Case File always talks about people who get killed. So think about this girl and think about what happens. I'm not explaining it right, probably because I had 8 beers. Just trust me. So Case File. And then Harmontown is tied. Harmontown, they had Rob Corddry on.
Hey, come on. You can't.
Was that your next one?
You can't skip ahead.
It's
my turn.
Okay.
All right, make that your last one, then.
Nah, I hate rules.
Well, my number 2 is on this thread.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
And this thread with host Ben Brock Johnson and Anne-Marie Syvertson. They take Reddit stories and do like a real deep dive, like really like dive into it. Like they do like a couple part like series into like these Reddit stories.
You told me about the plates.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah. So like this one was called "We Want Plates." So a Redditor, he stumbled upon a huge pile of like plates, and it was in the backwoods of like Pennsylvania, and so like you end up like tagging it on was it Google Earth or whatever. You could end up tagging like giant mound of plates, right? So then the host like went to the giant mound of plates. They actually went on like a road trip for the podcast, and it was really funny. Like so like driving down to Pennsylvania to go find this giant mountain of plates, but they didn't find the plates.
I think you just gave it away.
They didn't find them, but there's a part 2, so maybe they did find the plates.
There really is a part 2.
Yeah, and then they're like, stay tuned for part 2. So I think they did find the plates at some point, but they didn't find them there where they said it was, where it was docked on like Google Maps. I think it's somewhere else. And they talk about Pudgies a lot, so really got me. So that's why it's my number 2, because I love Pudgies. Because my wife, Delia, before we were married, she worked at Pudgies Pizza.
I'll translate for you guys. These people do their podcast from Boston. By them driving all the way to Pennsylvania, it was a treat for them to drive through Pudgy's territory. Pudgy's is a chain of pizza joints
around here. Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're essentially Pennsylvania. Binghamton, New York is very close to PA, so we got a couple of Pudgies up in here.
Yeah, around the edge of it.
Ryan and I broke up, and it was a couple months went by, and then we started rekindling our relationship. And at that time, I was working at Pudgy's Pizza. So I would get my 2 free slices, go to Ryan's house, give him the biz, give him the pizza, and go.
It's true.
And that's why you married me, because I'd give you pizza and sex and leave.
Those were the best days of my life. Those were the best days of my life.
It was the summer of 2009.
Back in the summer of 2009.
Oh, yeah. You got your first real Pudgies.
Yeah.
Go and slap it on my dick.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
That was the best, actually. It was the best ever.
Wow, that was 10 years ago. Exactly.
It's even better now that I get to live with you. I'm so happy. Thank you.
Aww.
Thanks for marrying me, and I love you.
I love you, too. Wow, that's sweet. Aw. Oh, are we still doing Podsmash?
Yeah, we're doing Podsmash.
Fuck. Harmontown.
You're doing Harmontown again?
No, but...
All right, do Harmontown.
So, on this show called Harmontown, they had this bit. It's called Case File.
Alright, just come on, man.
I'm like living in an alternate reality. But yeah, Harmontown. Rob Corddry was on. You would think that Rob Corddry comes on because they're like, we need a celebrity guest, but actually Rob Corddry is a diehard fan of Harmontown, the podcast, and he called up like years ago and asked to be on the show, and so Rob Corddry would be like, if I get to sit on stage with Dan Harmon, what that would be like as like a huge fanboy. And they were just really funny, super drunk. It was a good show. Harmontown.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I listened to some of it. I still haven't finished it, but
I was laughing my ass off with all those baseball metaphors. It's called swinging 3 bats or something.
yeah, like you're supposed to like swing 3 bats in like the batter's cage when you're up the deck, but like you actually only do 2. But nowadays you put like a weight thing over the bat instead of swinging 2 bats or 3 bats. You actually put like a weight on it and like so when you go up to swing the bat, you're really gonna knock the fuck out of that ball. So it's like put the weights on, the weights off. Yeah.
The best part about it was Dan selling his house. He bought a new house, and the wiring for all of the, the music and the security and everything was all fucked up. And he had the guys come and try to fix it. And his personal trainer, Dave Klein, came by, and Dan didn't hear him, and he got like right in. Basically, what happened is like when you touch the doorbell, it'll open the door for you.
That's pretty fucked up.
It was really funny.
That's fucked up, man.
So yeah, they had it wired to the point where if you just ring the bell, it opens the door for you, which is not safe at all.
It's not cool to unlock the door when you ring the doorbell.
Yeah, that's not the purpose of a doorbell.
He's like, how'd you get in here? He's like, swinging the doorbell, dude. Just like the doors is open.
I was cracking up.
It's gotta be like
the way Dan puts it. He was like,
it's pretty alarming, man. I don't know.
He's like, it's state of the art rape technology.
State of the art, yeah. Anybody who wants to get raped, you should get this technology. All right, so my number 3 was Sleepwalkers. With secret labs and expert guests, Sleepwalkers explores the thrill of the AI revolution, hands-on, to see how we can stay in control of our future. With host Oz Vulichin and Kara Price. The episode I listened to was called Deus Ex Machina.
Deus Ex Machina?
Deus Ex Machina, yeah.
Yeah, wow. Between the two of us, we can get it.
I'm like, Deus. Deus Ex Machina?
Gotta drop Deus Ex Machina.
It's all about how at some point we're going to be like, we're going to merge with technology and become cyborgs, pretty much. Technically, we already are, we're one with our phones or whatever and shit, but the technology is happening, there's a guy called like Elon Musk. Ever hear of him?
No, who's that?
Oh, there's this weird guy named Elon Musk, and he came up with this thing called neural net, and at some point you're gonna have to get a chip implanted in your brain to be like tapped into everybody else's brain. Everything else on the internet is gonna be like downloaded into your brain, so you can be like the smartest person.
I don't wanna.
So everyone's gonna be the smartest person, or not, and then, there's also a thing called DARPA. Ever heard of DARPA?
It sounds familiar, actually.
I don't know what they stand for, but I know it's an acronym. It's like
Defense Against Rage Per
Anal?
Defense Against Rage Per Anal?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But DARPA, whatever, there is they're working on it. DARPA is working on like restoring function to paralyzed people. Like you could put like a chip in someone's brain and they could like restore function to like some parts of their body. And also they're like they link the brain to a mechanical arm or something. Say you lost your arm in like a logging accident or something like that. You get a mechanical arm. They got a chip that can like link your brain to the arm, and you can move it just by thinking. That's crazy, dude.
What if you lost your arm in a mechanical arm accident?
No, but that's crazy, man. Like you could actually It's happening. We are cyborgs. We are going to be cyborgs. And it's going to be great. And I always thought that as a kid. I would be half cyborg right now. I would just have, like, mechanical arms and legs. Half my shit would just be, like, robotic. So, big ups. What was it? Sleepwalkers? Yeah. Sleepwalkers.
Wow, and that's in your top 3 and you can't remember what it's called. It's sleep something.
Yeah, I'm a little drunk, so.
Sleep Dreamers?
It's good. It's
Wow.
good. It's good. We like it. I always thought it'd be like half cyborg, and I still support it. It's fine.
Can you be full cyborg?
I would like to.
No, but, like, isn't cyborg, like, an amalgamation? So if you're full cyborg, then you're a robot.
Well, you'd have some biological tissue inside you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, like, if you have, like, your pinky, but everything else is cyborg, then you're a cyborg. Or if you're a robot, but you have a human pinky, then you're a cyborg.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how it is.
So, my next and last top 3 is going to make Ryan so mad. I can't wait to just see him freak the fuck out.
Oh, fuck.
It's the end of the saga of the Ballad of Billy Balls. I'm going to tell you guys all about how it ends.
Come on, man.
So I heard it today. I heard it today,
Jill,
and it's crazy how it ends.
I didn't hear it yet. Come on. Well,
I'm not really going to do it.
Oh, you can tell me.
No, because I actually didn't listen. I listened to like the first 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool. Fuck, dude.
Yo, I got you so good. That's like... I'm sorry. I think it's time for an ad break. And for you, the sweet and sour listeners of Blowjam, Leaf Filter is offering a free estimate and $300 off their #1 rated gutter protection system. Leaf Filter micro mesh gutter guards were designed to make life easier for homos. And by homos, I mean homeowners. Once the product is installed onto your existing gutters, you'll never have to climb the ladder to clean your gutters again. #safety. So you get a lifetime transferable warranty, no holes, gaps, or openings. It installs on your existing gutters, doesn't void your roof warranty, and you get free gutter cleaning and realignment services. Keeps out leaves, pine needles, shingle grit, seed pods, insects, and pests. And voyeurs. It also protects your home against landscape erosion, basement flooding, heaving driveways, mold growth, foundation issues. It's true, it's a trickle down. So, to request a free estimate and get $300 off your purchase of Leaf Filter's revolutionary gutter guard system today, go to leaffilternow.com/blow. Again, that's leaffilternow.com/blow for a free estimate and $300 off. For you, the sweet and sassy listeners of Blowjam, Hotels.com is offering $30 off select hotel stays of $250 or more when you go to use Hotels.com/blow and enter code LISTEN30. With Hotels.com, you can get rewarded basically everywhere. From seaside cabins in Portland, to tree houses in Thailand, to 5-star resorts in Mexico, Hotels.com has all the options you're searching for in one place. And for every 10 nights you stay, you get one free that you can use at endless properties. Hotels.com's deals come with access to instant savings. Hotels.com. You do you and get rewarded. Free nights don't include taxes and fees. Instant savings available on select properties. Again, you can save $30 off select hotel stays of $250 or more when you go to use Hotels.com/blow and enter code LISTEN30. And now it is time for news.
Okay, so Blowjam's been playing a bunch of shows.
Yeah, Blowjam's fucking tearing asshole.
Yeah, we're taking off, man.
Yep.
Like, we
Stitching it back up.
We played Subterranea. We got a bunch of good vibes, and a lot of people said we're doing good. We played
DIY.
Avenue DIY.
Mm-hmm. Lots of good vibes from
Really
Avenue
good
DIY.
vibes. It was really hot, but it was good. It was a good time, man. Like, a lot of people were like, "Oh, you did good." Meh. I like that. I like that.
Oh, you did good.
Yeah, I like when people were like, "Oh, you did good. Oh, good time."
It feels good.
Yeah, and I like to do that to them. You know, so it's fine.
I actually really do enjoy meeting people and seeing the bands because I'm a lazy motherfucker and I probably wouldn't get out of my house if I didn't have a good reason to, that being playing a show. But the dudes are cool dudes up in there.
Yeah.
We got our yard party. Those guys are fun. We got Choose Not to Choose.
Yeah, we're just meeting so many people. We're just out there playing in the band and like we're networking. It's pretty cool.
Tom Jolu.
And we're about to start record our new EP.
Shout at the Robots.
Yep.
I just wanted to get through everybody's names because they're great. Yeah, Shout at the Robots. Check them out.
Yeah, they Shout the Robots. They set up that last show. And Tom Jolu, he's amazing. And
yep, Tom Jolu. It's spelled Jolu.
Choose Not to Choose. And
those are our bros. And then there's Stay Off the Fence that we didn't see. We had to leave and empty our SD card. But I forgot to.
One of my favorites is Crooked Knuckles.
Crooked Knuckles.
Yeah, I didn't like their recordings, but like my song live, they like moved me. Like they really like stabbed me in the heart.
Yeah, at Subterranea, they were great.
It's kind of like they shanked me. The prison shanked me in the heart. Made me feel things. It's pretty good.
I'm like in our notes. I'll just put up all the band's names because Blowjam, we're all sorts of into music, and we wouldn't be saying this shit if it wasn't true. So not only do we have podcast recommendations, we got musical ones as well.
Yeah, but anyway, we're about to start recording an EP in Lyle. Our drummer Joe Coops, his dad's house.
Pete, he's been on the show. Pete Cupulus.
It's in Lyle, and he calls his studio Mootown.
Yes, we've been there.
Mootown Studio, so it's like Mootown instead of like
Motown.
Yeah.
It'll be the first time that Jack will be there. Jackal. Oh, he's got a new nickname. That sucks, and it's Jackal.
But it's funny, like, Joe was telling me a story when, like, they first moved in there, like, I'm like, what's up with this? Like, because we're walking around, like, we're walking around his trailer or whatever, and, like, he's got a hot tub back there. I'm like, he's got a hot tub? He's like, yeah, for years, he just had, like, a catfish swimming around in his hot tub.
What? A hot tub explicitly for a catfish?
Yeah, and he just, like, feeds this catfish for, like, years. Just
wow.
Be swimming around his hot tub. Like, your dad is the weirdest fucking human being ever.
Thank God we got him recording our album. Or our EP, I should say.
Yeah, so this is the right guy for us. But anyway, onward.
Oh, you said onward?
Yeah, onward.
Oh, onward. Yeah. So what do we talk about now? No, wait. You're on. You take it to the next level at this stage in the game.
Did you got an A?
Don't you have any newbies? Does either of us remember how this show is supposed to
work?
work?
New podcast. Okay. So we're at A's already. All right. So, new podcast.
And this is it for the Blowjam Podsmash. Happy 4th of July.
Right,
check us out at this. All right, bye.
All right.
Ryan.
So my new podcast. I got Nice Try, Utopian. Stories about people who tried to design a better world and pretty much failed. It's with host Avery Trufelman. I don't know if you know her from like 99 PI. She's
one of the most prominent producers on 99% Invisible.
She's very good.
She's great.
I love her voice. So listen to this podcast. It's pretty good. It explores the stories of failed utopian societies. The episode I listed was called Jamestown, Utopia for Whom? So it's the true story of how the settlement failed and recovered. Most people today know the story of like Jamestown. It's the first permanent English settlement in America, and it's like the story of like Pocahontas and like John Smith, and it's like Disneyfied. But it really didn't end up like that. There was like a lot of cannibalism and like Pocahontas was like 10, so she definitely got raped.
Yo, I've had way too many beers. At first,
it's really bad. If you really get into it, it's so bad.
Instead of cannibalism, I thought you were saying candlelight dinner.
No, cannibalism. Yeah, they were eating people, and there was
by candlelight.
And there was definitely John Smith raping a 10-year-old Pocahontas.
Oh, there was rape.
Yeah, she was definitely 10 years old.
Disney got it wrong. First time for everything.
Yeah, I can't believe Disney got it wrong. Way to go, Disney!
You've lost all credibility.
Disney! But anyway, do you have a new thing? Or
do I have a new thing?
Or do you have a segment?
I have neither.
Okay, so all right, my next one is number 2 is Life is Short with Justin Long. It's a podcast where Justin Long interviews people. The episode I listened to was the episode where he interviews JB Smoove. And,
from Curb Your Enthusiasm. Oh yeah, and Justin Long, he's the Mac guy.
Oh yeah, or the guy from fucking Tusk, the best movie ever made.
Oh, all right. So there are so many reasons to hate Justin Long. Forget them all, because there's this thing called the movie Tusk.
Yeah,
which just undoes anything that would annoy you about Justin Long.
It's a Kevin Smith movie where it's amazing.
Maybe what?
Just watch that movie. Watch it. I can't say
Tusk.
anything.
Yeah, we can't say anything. But
it's so good.
Yeah, if you hate the Mac guy and you think that Justin Long is annoying, no, watch Tusk. Fuck you. Okay, sorry.
That's great. Yeah, listen to that one. JB Smoove. He's wicked funny. He's just funny all the time. It's the guy from Curb Your Enthusiasm. He's just wicked funny.
What was his name? I can't remember.
JB Smoove.
No, on Curb, his character.
Oh, wow. What was his character? I can't remember.
Me neither. Wow. See, that's what happens when your brain gets saturated with media and content.
But anyway, I have a number 3. It's called Zip Code Economies.
I like the name.
It's a show that shares the stories of people navigating the unique economic situations in their own communities. It's hosted by Mary Daly. The episode I listened to was called Intergenerational Transmission of Hope. It's about it's about a small agricultural community in the 5th poorest region in America. It's called Fireball, but it's not Fireball. It's like Fireball.
Fireball.
It's like FIEREBAUGH. It's like Fireball.
Fireball.
Yeah, not Fireball. It sounds like Fireball, which is crazy.
That sounds like a bustling economy.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah. So it's like it's the 5th poorest region in America, and it's like how 97% of the students in Fireball.
Where is Fireball?
It's
What state?
It's a primarily immigrant town. What?
What fucking state is it in?
I think it's in Pennsylvania.
What's the zip code?
I don't know. Come on.
Come
on, dude. I didn't write that down.
That's okay. Sorry. Continue.
You really just fucked me, dude.
I'm sorry, but for me, I like to know where a place is.
It's the 5th poorest region in America called Fireball. The town graduate high school, it's like but it's also about how 97% of the students graduate high school there. It's a primarily immigrant town, so they're trying to figure out what's their
secret?
What's the secret to the sauce?
With all these kids graduating high school,
I think it's being an immigrant, just trying to be something.
Yeah, actually, trying hard.
Have a better future, because I think American people they think the world owes them something.
Take shit for granted. Don't do anything for it.
And immigrant people fucking work for it. Yeah. So that's the difference. That's what I think. So it's a good podcast. I don't think that's what they were going for, but
that's what you got from it.
That's what I got from it. So listen to it. I would give it I probably wouldn't subscribe, but it's good.
All right. No, I like that. Sorry I got all down on you about the geography. I just really like visualizing where things are.
You got a nay?
Do I have a nay? I'm sure I do. I'm sure I do. I have a special shout out, but what's my nay? I'm just looking through my phone. The nay is... I don't have a nay. What's your nay?
All right, I got one. You could probably share my nay. Like, my nay is because you were talking about it. It's a Drunken Trussell Family Hour.
That was my special shout out.
It's a comedy podcast with host Duncan Trussell, and his in this episode he interviewed a musician named
Johanna Warren.
Yeah, Johanna Warren. She's a great musician, very good. But apparently, when she talks, it's just like a pile of woo-woo, hippy-dippy bullshit, hot garbage. It just falls out of her mouth. But besides that, she's pretty great. She's literally the quintessential nightmare hippie girl. So,
it was in my special shout out instead of my nay because, like,
she's horrible.
Don't get me wrong, guys.
She's horrible.
I'm a ride or die metalcore for life, and I was vacuuming. I had my Bluetooth headphones on, so I could not immediately turn off my phone when I heard the first like measure of her song, which I definitely would have. Acoustic, like boring, what have you. I didn't have that luxury. I was busy vacuuming, so I was strapped in. I had to listen. And it was really good. As the song played out, it's called Cleansed by Fire. You should actually really listen to it, Johanna Warren. And it was like layered. It was beautiful. I sat down. I played it again. And then I listened to the interview part and shut it the fuck off because she sounds crazy.
Yeah, it's a really good song. Man.
Yeah, the song that Duncan played. And by the way, Duncan's...
If you like Iron and Wine, she went on tour like Iron and Wine. That's one of my favorite like folky bands.
Right. No,
but
yeah,
I
they're
don't
good.
Usually listen to folky stuff, but like,
as far as
it's Iron and Wine is pretty good, man.
As far as the Duncan Trussell Family Hour goes, I would say that he had a super funny introduction about his wife fucking Karl Marx. He does a lot of really eccentric things before the show commences, and I was just dying. I thought it was really funny. And then that song came on, and I loved it. And then she was talking about how she goes wherever the universe tells her to go, and I'm like, bye.
Yeah, it was just toxic waste just falling out of her mouth. It was horrible.
That's cool that you put it as your nay, and I put it as my special shout out.
I didn't like it.
I didn't like it either, but I loved it.
But I had a second nay. It's T-Fat-K, a comedy podcast. It's called The Fighter and the Kid.
Brian Callen.
It's a podcast.
And Brendan Schaub.
Yeah, it's a comedy podcast with Brendan Schaub and Brian Callen. It's the episode 472. I just don't like that they keep touting Trump. They keep saying Trump's doing like a good job, and I'm like, I'm gonna stop listening to you now.
It's weird. It's because they're rich.
Because I like these guys. It just sucks.
They fucking hate liberals. Yeah, well, I mean, everybody is hateable, but Trump is like awful. Were you born rich? Then shut the fuck up. Go home. Go to bed.
Yeah, man.
Suck my dick.
It's horrible.
It's really hard. That makes it hard to continue to like somebody when they're just like nonsensical about things.
It's weird because Brian Callen grew up in like the Philippines and like all these different countries. You
would think that he'd know, like,
he'd be better.
Yeah, the point of view from other cultures, but nah, he's just like, I made my money. I don't want to give it away.
Yeah, he's still on the Trump train, and so is Brendan Schaub, and that's not good, dude.
You know what I think too?
Don't listen to Fighter and the Kid, and maybe.
Yeah, never listen to Fighter and the Kid again.
The jury's out on Joe Rogan Experience. But...
No, Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan is a nay. Joe Rogan is the biggest nay in the world. You want to know why?
Why?
Didn't you listen to like Bill Lazar on Joe Rogan?
Oh, it's horrible.
Yo, and so
that was the worst, dude.
Twice we went to go watch his Netflix thing.
I can't do it.
It's so bad. I want to say the R word, but I'm not going to.
I just can't get past it. I can't do it.
Me and Jim Mack, the host of Pineal Express, we have a term for these types of shows. They're called broy. They're broy podcasts.
Broy, yeah.
Yeah, it's very broy. Very grotesque.
Very grotesque, yeah.
So, Joe Rogan, you grotesque. Get the
up.
fuck out of here.
Yeah, fucked up.
Hey, Brian Callen, you're the fucking coach on the Goldbergs. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here. Brendan Callen, or Brendan Schaub, I'm not saying anything bad to you because you could fucking kick my ass.
Wow. You got any special shout-outs?
Do I? Yeah, I just did it. It's Duncan Trussell, just for the fact that it's very surprising for me to like a folk song.
I hated it.
No, like the podcast unto
She's straight up the nightmare hippie. I dated that girl. I swear to God, I dated that girl in 1996, and I never want to hear that again.
Okay.
It really offended me to my core.
It made me happy because it made me realize that I'm not just so insular inside of my own world that I can like something that I would normally shun.
I get it. Yeah.
Until she started speaking.
Yeah.
Hey, it's small steps, guys. What do you want?
Yeah, so my special shout out is the worst idea of all time. Shout out to my boys, the Frosty Boys.
Team Bit. Gourmet.
Tim Bent, Guy McCummy, the Frosty Boys.
The Frosty Boys.
They do a podcast called The Worst Idea of All Time, and they always
they watch Sex in the City 52 times a year.
Or something else.
A season, yeah.
Yeah, every season is a different movie, but this time Sex and the City won. They already watched Sex and the City 2, they watched Grown Ups 2, they watched We Are Your Friends. So it's
what happened on this one?
Well, it's the fourth season. They're wrapping it up, and it's pretty good. And I love my boys. Hashtag pay the boys. Hashtag Blaze Pizza. Hashtag
Patty Schwartz party time.
Patty Schwartz party time. Hashtag worst idea of all time. Love my boys.
Hashtag Brady the Rat King.
Brady the Rat King. Yeah.
Hashtag Steve Buscemi's Mystery Tour. Wow.
Mystery Tour. They're super funny.
There's a lot of inside
if you never
jokes
check that
about
podcast out, you got a lot to dive into.
Yeah, you really should. They're the sweetest boys.
And I would say you could jump in wherever, but I would say start at the beginning because it's really funny.
It's a wild ride into madness. They just start out as two comedians, like, hey, let's watch Grown Ups 2 every week for a year.
It's a wild.
Actually, no, they didn't even know that. They didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah, they didn't know what the thing was going to be.
It's nice to see a podcast grow before your ears. Kind of like Blow Jam. We still don't know what we're doing. We just do what we like doing, and right now we like talking about podcasts.
Right. Can you hear yourself in the thing?
Yeah, I can hear myself, and I think I can hear myself trying to tell you guys to please rate and review us. Like, just to, like, type nonsense, like SWJFKY, you know, just, like, type down some stuff. Give us, like, 5 stars at least. Can you please give us some 5 stars? And, you know, just like Google the Blow Jam. Hey, you know what you could do? You could tell a friend about Blow Jam. Or you can call 607-296-7297. Ryan, do you think I'm just piling it on?
But what's the number?
What, the Blow Jam headquarters tip line that nobody ever calls? Yeah, it's 607.
No, maybe I'll put it on Twitter. They'll save something.
Okay. Wow, you don't even know the headquarters tip. That's why nobody calls. It's because Ryan doesn't know it.
I'll just do it right now.
All right. Let me know when you're ready.
It'll be like, what is it? Hashtag Blow Jam.
Mm-hmm. That's our podcast. It's called Blow Jam.
Hashtag.
Let me know when you're ready.
Fuck that up.
Yeah, you did.
Level. Oh, okay. All right. Well, what's the number?
It's 607.
Hang on. Wait.
Area code 607.
Hang on.
292 72 97.
6.
607 297
Sorry if I got
72 97
607 what?
296 7297.